Welcome to today's episode of the AI Trailblazer podcast. Today we have a very exciting guest. He is none other than Xavier from Agent2.ai. So, for those of you who are just joining the podcast, we are Convert Inbox and we specialize in helping B2B software companies grow their business and revenue. So, if you're interested in the free growth consultation, you can also just drop us the word growth in the DMs down below as well. So, without further ado, Xavier, let's start off with yourself. What's your background and what led you to start your company, which is Agent2.ai?
Yeah, of course. Where to start? A job. I'm a dropout, of course. Everybody like is drop out in the San Francisco. I drop out from Penn to pursue my dream. Yeah, it's like a very very common start, and but I failed from the first time, and I just look back and to find what is like the biggest mistake or which one of the biggest mistake I can fix after my first failure. I just find from my first startup, it has a very big pain about the conversion rate, about my clients, about my totally sales pipeline. So I just decided to start my second startup and all focus on the pain, the mistake I was made, like the conversion rate on the B2B SaaS. And we talked to like 40 plus other friends who are also B2B founders, and the resonance, they have the same pain. Yeah. So that's the whole background why we are building this startup, to focus to helping others to deal with the conversion pain. Yeah, because that was the pain we lived.
Okay, got you. So it's all about solving the conversion rates for software companies. So maybe you could also expand more on how do you guys help with the conversion rates as well as any particular industry or vertical of SaaS that you focus on?
Yeah, of course. Especially, we are mainly focused on like the software type of the B2B SaaS, and we find the one of the biggest conversion rate pain is about the nature traffic loss. We investigate and do the research on the landing page conversion. There is like less than 1% of the nature organic traffic will be converted on the landing page. We think that will be lost too much, and we just find like two really key pinpoint: the CTA buttons and also the key value pass. The time about the key value pass. First, if you are a SaaS company and your landing page has like the CTA button, that creates a lot of friction and generate a lot of loss for you. Like each of your nature organic traffic, when they are see like a call to action button like book a demo or contact us form, 99%, more than 99% of your visitors will lose. And if they just click the book a demo, if you let them wait like more than 2.7 business days, they might lose interest as well. And they will definitely shopping around. They will just turn to your competitors, your alternatives, and it will lower your conversion rate as well. As yeah, it's pretty interesting. So we are doing a interactive product playground for them to just replace their static contents on their landing page, especially in the hero section. You must see a lot of like the landing page, how it designed. It oftenly open with two titles, one big title, one small title, then CTA buttons, then some constant, some like a static content like the demo videos or several like JPEGs. Yeah, it's really traditional, and which is like majority, like 80% of the landing page design. we want to renovate all of that. We want to let them to redesign all of that by replacing our playground, our interactive demo playground on their landing page hero section to help them to get 5 times more conversion rate. Let their 5% of the visitors can convert, and let them 80% of the traffic would at least use their product. Yeah, use their product with a perfect demo account as a dashboard and to get some value passed in our product playground as well. In our playground. Yeah, I can expand that a little bit. Our product demo playground is like a virtual environment, but cloud hosted, and visitors can just use that through the iframe. Our iframe is just like their normal static contents, like a demo video or a JPEG, but one click it activates the cloud hosted virtual environment.
Okay, that's cool. So yeah, you guys essentially help to raise a company's conversion by 5 to 10% by essentially converting their static landing pages into something that is more dynamic through your interactive playgrounds. So where would you say, Xavier, is the goal of the company for the next 6 to 12 months? Where do you want to grow to?
Yeah, it's all like the number game now. It's all about the scaling. Um, might be like 1 million ARR.
Okay, so how do you plan to?
We are now still doing the code outreach sections, like finding the design partners and deliver to the design partners. Yeah, I think you mentioned that you have like a network or a community. If it's like you're convenient, we can like help your communities founders to convert more as well. Yeah, and yeah, we are now at the code outreach status, like the founder lead sales mode right now. And I think several weeks later, we will start like all source, all channel kinds of the lead generation and also the inbound as well. Probably our lead generation way will including like the cold call, cold email, linking navigators, and also some other kind of ways like using some AI SDR tools. And also, we will to enrich our social media platform and have more blogs, have more news, PRs to increase our inbound traffic
Okay,
and also yeah, social media platform. We just heard probably Reddit is a really great choice. Yeah.
interesting. So you mentioned quite a lot of different channels and ways of generating traffic and leads. So just curious, what are you guys, what channels are you guys relying on right now, and how has it been working so far?
Actually, we just relying on our friends because we are located in the Bay Area, and we just have a lot of friends who are working on their own project, their own B2B SaaS project as well.
Okay, so it's more or less just like word of mouth and referrals at this stage.
Yes,
Interesting.
yes.
So what do you need to see from all of your outbound or inbound campaigns that you plan to run soon? What do you need to see in order to think that it's a success?
If we can build like a sales pipeline successfully, I would define that as a success. A pipeline that can run themselves, can hire other people to boost like their to expand this pipeline. That would be a
Okay.
success.
Then what sort of matrix would you like to see in order to
Mhm.
think that it's a success? Is it like the new leads generated, new calls booked, things like that?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think it's all about like the number games at that point. Like the people we are going to hire, like the leads they are going to generate for us from outsource, and also like the conversion rate from like the different channels and like the meeting we are going to have and the final conversion rate and also the churn rate we have to focus on. Yeah, I think it will be all like the numbers game at that point.
Numbers game. Okay. So you I also wanted to circle back on a point earlier that you made. You said Reddit is good for uh, new traffic, at least for this sort of businesses. Maybe you could expand on why is that?
Reddit, because actually we don't use Reddit like at least a month before, but this month we use Reddit like crazy because it generates like the first batch of our design partners, and we actually meet a lot of good friends, yeah, online friends on some subreddit.
Okay. So does that also translate to like new business relationships or opportunities?
Yes, exactly. Yes,
Interesting.
but actually, I think probably it's much more the location reason. Is all because we are in the Bay Area. It's all because we are like in the San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering like was there any strategy that you use on Reddit to, attract more of your ideal customer profiles, or like what kind of post or strategies do you use on Reddit to generate traffic? Yeah.
Oh, actually, just like story share, just like share like the what we thought daily. Um, it actually a lot of like the users on the Reddit like they want to discuss and they want to book like the call with us and even like the have dinner together with us.
Nice. That's great.
Yeah, because I think we are really solving a valuable pain or the pain they care. They are also struggling at the conversions. They are also struggling about when they are looking at their like Google Analytics or the Vercel Analytics weekly or monthly. They said they have so many like the website visitors, but why there are only a few of them, probably less 10 of them, are leaving their messages. Only less than 10 of them are booking the meeting with them. Yeah, they also want to figure this pain out. We are like providing a totally different way out.
Okay. So on your journey so far, like what would you say are some of the major challenges that you face while trying to grow the company as the founder and CEO?
Honestly, every day, every decision, yeah, is like I would just include it in the tech side and also the market side. Yeah, just talk to user more. For example, like our tech side, we were SDK based. We have to let our user, our clients, to install an unknown SDK to their code. That is actually not some tolerable things to our clients, but we just work on this. The SDK method is like the dog shit to our clients. They don't want to import on audit unknown SDK to their code, and we actually struggle for a long time, and we just switch to like iframe mode. And that was the first time we let this product to go to the real market to meet the real client. And we have to admit we waste so many months on this dog shit product, and we were proud of it. So uh, if I have like some words or some advice, I have to say talk to clients as early as possible.
Okay. Then what about the market side?
Market size is because we just bring our first prototype, first things to several of our clients, and they just treat that like the dog shit. So we just suddenly think, yeah, we should bring like the dog shit earlier to them, so we can work less and we can spend less time on the wrong path. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then maybe you could share more as well as the founder and CEO. What are some of the metrics that you want to improve for the business? I know you understand like things like pipeline, new leads, and annual revenue to 1 million ARR earlier. So what other metrics do you want to improve, and like what is the long-term vision or goal for the company?
About like the matrix. Yeah, you actually just mentioned about the part I care the most at this point, because all we have to care is about the scale. But in the long vision, we'd like to achieve more. We'd like to achieve us as a agentic network search tool, like a new generation Google. So the much bigger matrix we have to think about is how many like the companies will be added to our auto annotation and orchestration system. Or in a much more easy way, how many different UI and UX are learned by our whole agentic system.
How many UI and UX are learned? Oh, I see. So, like, how many websites do
Yeah.
you capture that you can use in this network, and then you can design into more
Yes, yes,
interactive
exactly.
playgrounds?
Yeah,
I see.
yeah, because we in our yes, exactly. And also in our the longest vision, we are the next generation search. The search are revolutioned for several times, and this time is much more led by the perplexity and also like the GPT with search mode. They can have the query about a lot of the bullet point with the resources, with the sources. But we think the search shouldn't be just like that. The search, the future search has been suggested by a lot of like the Marvel movies, like the Iron Man, like the Jarvis to the Iron Man. We think that would be the future way of search. When the Donnie, when the Tony Stark have some like the problem, they can just go straight to the Jarvis and ask a question. Then some AI avatar will just show up and explain that question to you till you are fully understand. And also he will disappear some visual content to you to help you understand the whole things. That's what we are working on as well. When you are going to our client's landing page, you will see like a AI avatar just on the product playground. When you have any things you want to ask, you can just ask our AI avatar. And our avatar can just not only answer your questions, but also to operate the virtual environment computer inside of the playground to show the visual contents to you, to help the explanations
Hmm.
and help you to get the value.
Okay. So I just have one.
Yeah, we think that is
Go ahead.
that is what we think about the future search looks like.
I see. Yeah. So I just have one question on this because the big tech companies like ChatGPT as well as Google, they are multi-billion companies. So I was curious, like, how do you plan to compete against these really big companies in this web search space? Even like Microsoft with Google, Microsoft Edge, and like Apple with Safari, they are also really big. Like web, they are really big in web search as well, right? So
Yes. So that's why we only focus about like the B2B internal search. We treat our playground as a enterprise internal search as well, because we disappear we show the answer through the communication with our AI avatar and also the visual content. but the visual content is the real-time dashboard, the real-time real product in our virtual environment.
So it's more like a internal knowledge base for organizations they can rely on to quickly search through like all sorts of data, including like you said, unstructured data like visual assets or that as well. Okay.
Yes.
So what other sort of industry trends are you seeing right now, and how is that impacting the growth of your business?
I think the most interesting part where now this thing is the ASDR part. Because I think it has somehow changed the lead generation rules. I mean, like the online lead generation rules, because online lead generation is all like about cold email, cold call, and also linking or other B2B platform. G2, PitchBook, Crunchbase. Yeah, I think they have already somehow changed the rule of lead generation.
Okay, interesting. So that is actually about it, Xavier, for this podcast interview. Once again, thank you for your time and for agreeing to hop on this podcast to share all of these valuable insights with our audience.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you so much.